Aries. It's your girl Yaya about to give you another reading. So, when I was saging and cleansing, right? At first I was going to do Divine Feminine reading, and then Spirit said Aries. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm about to break out my new Oracle cards, right? And Spirit was like, Aries, do Aries. And you know how much I love y'all, okay? I'm doing it different this time too. Like, I already pre-shuffled and everything, but I'm mixing up the cards. I want to see what really is going on. Like, I'm trying to get some clarity out here, okay? I'm trying to get some clarity, all right? Like some real clarity. So I mixed up the cards. I want to see what happens. Like, I already pre-shuffled everything, but I'm trying to see what's going on here. Because I got deceit when I was pre-shuffling. Deceit. I got deceit like 3 times, actually. 3 times. I think that's why I mixed up the cards. I was like, you know what? All right. We already know people are out here doing diabolical shit. We already know that's what's going on. And we already know. So what else is new? You feel me? Thank you, Spirit Guides, for letting me channel for Aries. All the negative energy is being sent back to sender right now. And so it is. Y'all can't fuck with Aries. Y'all can't fuck with Aries. No. No. You can't. Y'all can't fuck with Aries. You can't do it. Y'all can't fuck with Aries. You can't. Okay. That's the bottom line. Y'all having a good day? I am. I am. Let's see what come out for y'all. Oh, another thing too. You might have it could be a daughter, but a son right now who's really looking up to you. I also heard pet. Like, they're showing you a lot of love right now. But somebody has like a son that's doing really well, and they're giving you credit. They're showing you a lot of love, which is nice. It's nice. Yeah, I just got like a vision of I had a friend before. She was an Aries, and she told me, this is years ago, she told me yeah, my son, because he had joined the army, she was like, my son called me up and apologized for everything. I was like, what you mean? She was like, yeah, he was like, you know, I'm so glad that you were my mom. Like, you really actually orchestrated a lot of shit in my life. He was on some grown man shit. I thought that was cool. Let's see what comes. Like, this is new. This is something new. Okay? And I was gonna do Divine Feminine's reading, but you are Divine Feminine. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit just said you are Divine Feminine. I do know a couple of karmic ass Aries assholes, but they're not divine. And they know it. They know it. I'm curious on what's gonna happen here. I wanna know, like, I think I would only do this for Aries, actually, right? Because I love y'all. Let's see what come out. I'm gonna start with my new decks. Hold on, guys. Hold on. You fine as hell, Aries. That's what I keep getting. Y'all fine as hell here. Just fucking doing y'all thing like a motherfucker. People are seeing this shit. fine as hell. Doing your thing, like, people are looking up to you. You a trendsetter? I just heard you let your hair down. You let your hair down? Okay. I like that. You let your hair down? Oh, okay. I like that. Ancestors, what do you gotta tell Aries right now? What's Aries got to have to know right now? Yeah, you a Zoe, individuality, like you are so you. You are so you. Nobody can take that away from you. When I just said you let your hair down, I meant you are an like you're a trendsetter. People know this about you. They know it. They can't copy your style. I like that. They can't copy your style. You're authentic. You a Zoe. I like that. Copy never duplicated. I just got like nobody can copy you. Okay, you're an individual. DC, like I told you, I kept getting this. Somebody's still trying to make you like, you know, go back to like old ways or something like this, right? Yeah, to a lustful state of mind or something like this. You beat a deity, Asmodeus. I think that's it. Asmodeus or either Belial. Look it up. You beat a sex demon that was attached to you. Somebody attached this demon to you and you beat it. And now real love's coming in. I love that for you, Aries. Yeah, you left something behind with the fleeting. Yeah, you were like, fuck this. I'm out. Like I'm not doing this shit no more. I know it was a risk. Some of you left marriages, but you were like, I'm not happy and I'm not doing this anymore. Okay. I just came across a recording of me and my ex-husband arguing on my phone last night when I was recording a song that I wrote. And I was like, yeah, I made the right decision. This is like the Fool card. Or the Hangman. You took a risk, a leap of faith. Obedience, yeah. The ancestors have always been guiding you. Like, think your ancestors right now. Somebody needs to thank their ancestors right now. Yeah, you are the alchemist with the duality card. You're the alchemist. You know how to like take things and turn them into good. Oh, I just heard somebody else is only good at taking good things and turning them into bad. I just heard that. Renewal. You're really an alchemist. Like, you know how to take things and turn them into good things. You are really an alchemist. Aries. You're like a magician. That's your energy, magician. What I say, I can't make it up. Your guides. Somebody needs to think they're guides. They're all around you all the time. Like, I remember when I was in the dark night of the soul, I used to pray all the time and ask God why and all this, and and I, snotting and crying and shit on the floor in my house. And I know now that my guides were there, and I know now they've always been there, and I know now that they were laughing. Like, they're like, girl, if you only knew what was gonna happen, and like a year from now or something, or whatever, whenever I was going through that. See, that's the thing. I remember going through the dark night of the soul, but I don't remember what it felt like per se. Like, I remember what I was doing at the time or whatever. But I don't remember what it felt like. I'm so cleansed. My energy is cleansed, and I've done cleansing rituals and all that, right? But I'm healed. Like, I've done the shadow work. Aries, you've done the shadow work? Congratulations. Like, congratulations. Yeah, because you had the courage to do it. You're strong. This reminds me of the strength card. You're strong, right? Okay, go ahead, Aries. Okay, now. Yeah, you're the magician. I can't make it up. You alchemize all the bullshit. Okay? That everybody was trying to throw on you. Lingering in reverse. Somebody can't have your magical powers and your strength and you're an empress. You're a divine feminine. I told you I was about to do divine feminine's reading, but I was like Aries. Spirit said Aries. Somebody can't, like, they can't have your light. You're the mother of all things new. Or somebody's mother was trying to stop you. I don't know. I just said earlier that, you know, somebody might have a son. It could be a daughter, but somebody might, oh, I just heard twins. It could be a son and a daughter that look up to you immensely. You're like their beacon of light. That's awesome. Somebody's home is being turned upside down. I just heard new baby. That could turn your house upside down. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can't make it up. With family. Somebody lost a child? I'm so sorry. Miscarriage? I'm so sorry. That's hard. My condolences. My bad for even saying it. I'm just a messenger. Happiness in reverse. Yeah, somebody is in the like the Knight of Wands or something. Like, I'm sorry about that. Evolution in reverse. Yeah, somebody wanted to make sure that their lineage would go on. Was it their last attempt to have a child? I'm sorry. This could be somebody else's energy, Aries. Okay? Not necessarily yours. That one really wants to come out. So that was hidden. Or something was hidden. I think I'm getting somebody lost a child because they were doing magic on you, on your fertility. That's what I'm getting. Or they lost a child, like, either they can't get pregnant, they had a miscarriage, or their child passed away. My condolences. Trigger warning. That's what I'm getting. Somebody was doing beauty spells on you. It didn't work. You're the high priestess of the earth. It didn't work. Somebody is super like, they can't get over the hurdles that they've created for themselves with rigid. Yeah, they can't, like, exactly. With the door, they can't get over the, like, they've created blockages for themselves. Like, they've done it to themselves. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. Summon in reverse. Somebody's doing, like, come to me spells or something. It's not working. They want you to come back around, but you're not you're not going to do it. They're trying to figure out how to make you come back with the Earth card. Or somebody's trying to be creative. Or you're I know Aries is creative. I know that. We the creators. Aries rules the head, the mind, the thoughts, the face. The first thing you look at when you see somebody. Yeah, oh my God, Spirit just said even if somebody's blind or deaf, you still see their face. Nobody can live without a head. Nobody can live without a head. People can live without other limbs. Thank you, Spirit. Holy shit, I knew doing this would be like, I wanted new energy. I wanted to like really tap into new energy, and this worked. Because nobody can really see or do anything else without the head. Hear, see, whatever. Even if you're blind, you still hear. Even if you're deaf, even if you're blind and deaf, you still have a head. You still have a mind. You still can think. Aries is always going to be needed. It reminds me of my profession. It reminds me of my profession. Like, you remember that movie I, Robot? Where AI took over the world or whatever for like 6 hours or something. It was a movie. It was a movie. And I kept thinking, well, robots ain't gonna never take over my job. Robots can't do hair. Even if they tried, it would fail. I already know that. Anyways, there's certain jobs that robots could never take over. I think people know that. Okay. And I have many other talents, by the way. Aries, we have so many fucking talents. Aries, congratulations. Like, you've graduated or something, right? Somebody's been trying to stop you since birth. Since birth? Oh, you know what else I was channeling when I was saging and cleansing? Remember that movie? I was thinking about a bunch of Disney movies. Disney, that racist ass bastard. Okay, that became a billionaire. I think he died early. Like at 53 or some shit. Like Elvis or something. Okay, because they're diabolical and retarded. Anyways, so he was smart because he took like medieval storylines from like the 1800s or something, or no, 16. Some of them, like, look it up. Some of them were from like 1600. I just heard 1606. Like, I've done my research. I'm not just telling you guys something I don't know. Okay. He was smart because he took all the fairy tales. That's the thing about fairy tales. They, to me, my opinion, were real stories. But they turned into fucking legend and then fairy tales. Right? So he was smart. He took that shit and he flipped it into, cartoons, which I love. I love cartoons. All right. But if you think about every single, okay, so I was thinking about Cinderella. She ended up being the queen, right? After it was all said and done. But in the beginning, she was a slave. But she kept her fucking peace. She kept being the empress. She kept being the divine feminine. She kept doing it the whole time. She never fell from grace. Aries. That's who you are. That's your real strength right there. I'm proud of you. Okay, and so another movie that came into my mind after I was thinking about that, okay, when I was staging, is The Wizard of Oz. Remember that one point in The Wizard of Oz where they come to the Emerald City and the dude was like, because they knocked on the door. I mean, they rang the bell. They rang the bell. And the guy was like, who rang the bell and all this? And can't you see the sign? And they were like, what sign? They were like, and he put the sign out. And it said, bell out of order, please knock. And so they knocked and he opened the door and, eventually they got in. But Aries, asking you shall receive. Asking you shall receive. That's what I'm getting. Anything you want right now, you're going to have. And I know you're not like a punk about hard work. Like you've worked this hard. What's more work? Side note, like, yeah, choices, yeah. I know that you're gonna make the right decision. You always do. You always make the right decision. Always. You always do. That's how you've gotten to this point. Okay? Other people, not so much. It's not your fault. Your energy was cloaked in the past. You were invisible to most people. Why you did that? You know what? I'm starting to think that was a good thing. Because you had the chance to grow without any distractions. But now that you're fucking on top, like you're on the 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, shit like that. Now that you have the 9 of Cups, all that shit. Now that you are, people are actually, that's why they're attacking you. Your energy was cloaked before. Couldn't nobody see that shit. Divine did that shit on purpose to protect you, but you're still being protected. Don't forget to thank your ancestors. They still got your back. They're always gonna have your back. Don't worry about that. They're always gonna have your back. They always did. Okay, they're never not gonna have your back. All right. Yeah, intuition. Like you know that they have your back, and you knew that there was like okay, if you're new to this, if you're new to tarot, and you were like, you know, I know there's something else out there or whatever. You know, I had that feeling when I was younger. I was like, something else has to be, like, something else has to give. I knew it. I kept saying that to God. I kept calling out, like, something else has to give. Like, and why am I going through all this shit? And now I'm not. Now I'm not going through anything. And I have clarity. Your intuition is telling you a lot right now. You're getting a lot of downloads. I know I am. The death in the reverse. Somebody tried to take you out. It didn't work. All they did was help you grow. That's all they did. I thank God for my enemies. I do. And I say God bless them. They knew they shouldn't have touched you. You were forbidden. Your energy, like, okay, so this was the whole plan. The whole plan was for your energy to be cloaked from these people. But people need to understand, when you do fucking dark magic and shit or something like this, or you speak bad on somebody, you need to understand, you need to do the fucking work and research on the person first before you do. Because if you don't, you could be fucked. And that's what your enemies are fucked right now. They did not know who they did the energy work on. They don't even know who they did the black magic on. Like, even the practitioner is sick right now. I just heard somebody died. Somebody's practitioner died? Why am I here in Boston? Boston? And New York and California. You're the high priestess? You could have air placements. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ooh, Aries with Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius placements. You are fucking powerful. Fire and air? That reminds me of that song, oh my God, what song is that? Oh my God, I forget what song. I'm almost sorry I brought it up. Maybe it'll come back. Oh, Rick James. It's Rick James and that chick. And I thought about her yesterday, actually, when I was in the bathroom. She came to my, like, the song came to my mind. Tina Marie. It's Rick James and Tina Marie. What's that song called? I know you know what I'm talking about. Aries, a fire sign. Any fire sign with air placements, because you could feed your own self. You ever blew on a fire, a flame? It ignites more. But you have to In order to light a flame, you have to shield the air. That's very interesting, right? I was watching National Geographic earlier. I love the planet. The planet's great. Yeah, somebody's trying to figure out how to get you back. Like, they're studying like the whole entire scenario of the situation, and they're trying to figure out how to get your ass back. Yeah, meditation. They're trying to figure it out. It reminds me of the Five of Swords. Yeah, they don't understand how you escaped this trap that they set for you. They don't get it. It brings me right back to the fucking Disney movies, like the Disney princesses that always came out on top at the end of the movie. I'm about to go watch one of them. I don't even know which one. I think maybe either Cinderella or I like the mice. The mice are so cute. Cinderella, Cinderella, night and day is Cinderella. Do the dishes, do the mopping. They always keep her hopping. I'm a big kid. Trust me. I'm a big kid. I'm a big kid. I never lost that, and I'm never going to because I'm an Aries. Okay. Yeah, the devil in reverse. Bitch, we beat the devil. Yes! The devil is defeated. His ass is at our feet, and we can say and tell him to do whatever, and he'll do it, actually. Oh, just know that. Just know that. Aries, side note, just know that. Just know that from now on, your enemies are your footstool. It says it in the Bible. You beat the devil. The devil is their fucking leader, right? So anybody that deals with him has to listen to you. I know that I was walking my dog earlier. This is like early in the morning. And I seen two of my ops. They're waiting for the bus because they're subject to the bus, right? They moved out of my way quick when they seen me. I was expecting somebody to say something like hi or something. Nope. They know what they've done. They know they were involved in all that shit, and they're getting karma like a bitch. They're on the bus now and shit. Like, nobody's driving around anymore. Okay. I seen one of my karmic ex-friends the other day. She's on the bus too. Like, they're hiding this shit they don't want you to know, but I know. I know. Like, that's what it is. Your enemies, the Bible says it. Your enemies will become your footstool. We didn't ask for this shit. This is this is their karma. We didn't ask for this shit. We didn't wish none of this shit on them. But were they, were they advocating for us when they were doing the dark magic or speaking bad on you? No, they weren't. Okay. Yeah, we know who we are. With the self-worth card, we know who we are. Nobody can take that away from you. You're authentic. I just heard ringleader, self-starter. Badass bitch, yo. Okay? You could be a male in your feminine energy. You could be. LBGDQIA. I finally figured out the terminology. You could be a masculine in your feminine energy. And everybody doubted you? Okay. You didn't doubt yourself. That's all that matters. Aries. I know that's right. Keep doing your thing. Difference in the reverse. There's no comparison to you. Somebody was in competition with you and they lost. It's funny, they were in competition with you, but you were never competing with them. It's like running a marathon when you don't have anybody next to you to run a marathon against. Like, okay, you're gonna win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you take like 4 days or something. You're still gonna win if there's nobody else competing. But they quit. They quit. I just heard they. Thank you, Spirit. I just heard they quit on mile 1. Oh my God. I just heard they quit on mile 1. when nobody was even running opposing them. That's crazy. Okay. CEO. Okay. Listening. Yeah, you're not gonna like. Okay, you must have been a good listener back in the day to your karmic ass ex-friends and family members and job co-workers and shit. You're not listening. Like you're not in earshot anymore. Thank you, Spirit. They're blocked. Playful in the reverse. You're not playing games. You've never really played games like that. Yeah, you can be playful because you're an Aries. We got that childlike spirit, right? But she wasn't playing games when it came to like business and shit, or your heart. I just heard that. Or your heart. Why would anybody play games with their heart? Is my question. Like, that's weird. I don't know. Fulfillment. Somebody does not have fulfillment right now without you. Like, they're just not fulfilled. Like, they just... Wow, they wish they had your energy back. People are realizing what they've lost when it comes to you. Stagnancy. I just heard stagnancy. Yeah. Somebody fell on the stairs. I'm not sure why I got that download, but I did. Somebody fell on the stairs. They tripped over their own feet. Take it how it resonates. Somebody tripped over their own feet. Without you or whatever. Or yeah, somebody's still thinking that the spell work's gonna work with denial in reverse. Fucking weirdos. Confidence in reverse. Somebody does not have any confidence. So somebody thinks, okay, denial in reverse means like, okay, never mind. I take that back. Rewind. Denial in reverse. And then the confidence in reverse. Somebody knows this shit's not working. But they're still gonna do it. It's like, alright, yeah. Somebody they can't see anything about you anymore. Like, they're trying to look into your life. They can't see anything. They're out of focus. Somebody needs glasses and they don't have them. Maybe you were their glasses. I just heard, like, family members, like, you were their compass. The light at the end of the tunnel. Did somebody steal an inheritance from you? They gotta give that shit back. They gotta run that back. Somebody stole an inheritance from you. Somebody who passed on left you all the money because they were like, the other kids ain't worth shit. They don't deserve it. And they stole it. And they have to give it back. That's it. You're gonna be getting some unexpected money. It might have been like a half sister or half brother or something like this. Yeah, you're getting the money back. Like, people, I don't understand people. Like, it's just really strange to me. I'm not sure about it. To me, it's just weird. I don't know. Like, I would never be like that. So I'm not sure why somebody would be that way. I don't get it, but you know, it's not my place to like really sit there and try to analyze people. I just do my job. I just read the energies. And that's all I do. All somebody else does is think about you. That's their job. That's their full-time job. Man, why can't it just be like, okay, yeah, I just heard this. It's a full-time job for somebody. But it shouldn't even be a part-time job. It's like, what the fuck? Okay. Oath in reverse. Somebody wants to take back what they've done. They want to take back the blood oath or whatever the fuck, or whatever sacrifice shit they did or blood magic they did. They want to take that shit back. They can't. You can't go back to the past. They want to take back some kind of promise they made or something or whatever. Or they want you to accept their apology or something. For the diabolical shit that I kick, that word diabolical. Go back and watch like the last few, like I did Leo, Capricorn, and Aquarius in the last few days. And that word diabolical keeps popping up. It keeps popping up. Some of these people have done so much they cannot go back. Like, they sold their soul in blood. Okay? A blood oath, you can't take that back. They should have done their fucking research before they attacked a fucking chosen one. That's what I think, right? Okay? That's what the fuck I think. They want to go back to the past, but they can't, like, with the Journeys card. Or they really want you to come back. Like, they're like praying that you will come back. Like, they're praying now? Okay, you're praying now? That's what you should have done before you did all this other shit. This diabolical bullshit. You should have been praying and asking God for something. Some kind of direction on where you should go in life or something like this. Like, yeah. Paying attention to your own shit instead of paying attention to somebody else. Maybe you should have done that. But you can't go back now. You can't. I mean, repent. Repent. And, you know, look it up. Repent means to apologize and really mean it and do something else. Like, go forward, not backwards. Like, don't do this shit again. That's what really repent means. I mean, do people understand what that means? Like, no. Spirit just said no, they don't get it. Because the people that were doing the dark magic and shit on you, they didn't even do the research on that. Like, they didn't read the fine print. Okay, when you signed a deal with the devil. It reminds me of Shrek, yo. This is the movie that my father took me and my son to before he passed away years ago, okay? And of course, he was the loudest person in the fucking movie theater with his laugh. I'll never forget his laugh. Okay. Anyways, Shrek signs a deal with Rumpelstiltskin, giving him 1 day of his life. Only 1 day. In exchange for a day to be, like, feared again by the public. Because he's pissed off that people like ogres now all of a sudden. Okay? After he has, like, a wife and a family. This is Shrek 3, I believe. Shrek 3. And he never reads the fine print. But when he meets up with Donkey again, shout out to Eddie Murphy. I love Eddie Murphy. He's an Aries. He's an Aries. So when he meets Donkey, when he like makes Donkey his friend again, Donkey does some kind of origami thing with the lease that he signed, with the agreement that Shrek signed. And it turns out that there's like a disclaimer. And all he has to do is make Fiona fall in love with him again, right? Love's first kiss. Again, just like the first movie. These motherfuckers don't read the fine print when they sign a deal with the devil. That's one thing I would fucking brush up on if I was y'all and sign it. I mean, reading the fine print. When you sign a deal with the devil? I mean, are you fucking serious? So they didn't know what they were signing. Yeah, you know what? That wouldn't be an excuse for me. Yes, you did. You knew. It's the devil, for fuck's sake. Of course you knew the fucking consequences. And you signed it in blood? Your own blood. I mean, come on. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Somebody's father did this? And I just said that about my own father. Him and I was just talking about it. Him and I, actually, I forgave him for a lot of shit. Because I grew up with him, kind of. Okay, he was in and out all the time, but we grew up Muslim, so my godmother, oh my god, his first wife, okay, my half fucking family's mother. I used to go over there all the time because I want to be around him and my sisters and my brother. The reason why I love sports is because of my dad. Like, when you're like a child of 9, you try to get your father's attention. It's okay. So I used to sit on his lap. I used to fall asleep on his lap all the time. Like, when he was at my mom's when I was like 2 and 3 years old, I remember these memories. He would feed me tuna fish sandwich that my mother would make him with plain chips and ginger ale. And I would fall asleep on his lap watching football, which is why I love football. I love football. That's like the first time we ever bonded or whatever. So I love it anyway. Somebody's father left them, or mother left them, a whole bunch of money and said that their other kids weren't worth shit. And somebody has to give it back to you now. Somebody has to run that shit back. They left it in their will. They left it to you and they stole it. They took it. Somebody bought a house with the money and they have to run that shit back now. They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. It's ridiculous, but whatever. That's, you know, people are just like super greedy and fucking superficial and blah, 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 blah. Okay. That's just what happens in life. Yeah. Somebody doesn't even see this coming. Like, they don't even know that they have to do this, or they have to get the money back or something like this, or whatever. Or somebody doesn't really see the fact that they actually have an inheritance. They don't even know. Maybe it's been in court for a long time. More than 10 years. And they never even knew that it was like an issue in court. But now they're about to like get some unexpected, like they're just gonna open the fucking mailbox one day and it's gonna be like over $120,000 or something like that in there. A check. I just heard $120,000 because they left you all the money. Somebody has to forfeit their house. Like, they're gonna be like in it with nothing because they stole your shit. Oh my God, thank you, Spirit. Somebody's gonna try to like get back into your good graces because of this, because they know they're gonna go to jail or something like that, or you're gonna press charges. You're gonna get 2 letters. You're gonna get one with the check and another one from the courts. Like, hey, do you want to press charges? Yup. Somebody was doing beauty spells on you. Only made you prettier and shit. I just heard you're aging backwards and somebody's aging rapidly. I mean, what the fuck? Like, this is what I don't get about spell work. Y'all don't read the fine print. And even if I read the fine, like, I know better than this. And plus, I'm not even focused on nobody else but myself, really. And my family. My mother's family. My mother's side. Not my father's side. Them bitches are cut the fuck off for good. And one of my particular sisters, I feel bad for her. Because I can't go back around. Because, actually 2 of them. I feel bad for them because I can't go back around because they have ties with my other family. So I can't go back around. I can't. I feel really bad about that. I do. Because I'm like abandoning them. I am. But I can't sacrifice my soul. When I was around them, they were doing spell work and everything on me. I know it. They were always talking. They always want my downfall. It's so sad, but whatever. Okay. The High Priestess of Fire. Yeah. Okay. There's another karmic ass Aries in your energy that you cut off. You might have another fucking. I know I do. I got Aries. Like I even have a Aries brother that I cut off. Okay. It might be like a step or half sister or brother or something like this. But you're done. You're done. You're like, I'm done. Okay, so what's another? It's a karmic Aries or a fire sign or whatever. Could be a Leo or a Sagittarius in your bloodline that you cut off. You were like, I'm done. They don't know how to get back into your energy. Because they can't. They can't. They hope that they can, but it's over. It's over. Somebody was doing like death spells in a graveyard over you. I mean, what in the hell is this? It didn't work. This shit wants to come out in reverse, both of these cards. These people are weird. Especially if it was somebody in your family. They're fucking weird. They didn't think this shit was gonna backfire or whatever, but whatever. Okay? We ain't got nothing to do with that shit. That's another thing. We don't have nothing to do with it. They attack somebody innocent? Like, Aries, you're innocent. You're innocent. It's like, what the fuck? Like, why would you, like, attempt to do this? Jealousy. Thank you, Spirit. They were jealous? You got a jealous-ass sister? I just heard cousin, too. A jealous-ass cousin? That's always been in competition with you since birth. Make it make sense. If y'all all had the same upbringing and shit, like, what the fuck is the problem? Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day. It's up to you to make, you know, anything of it. Whatever you want to make of it. Human beings are a lot more powerful than they think they are. That's for sure. I mean, you learn how powerful. When you're a baby, you can't walk or run or do anything yet, or even speak. But you learn that shit, don't you? You evolve. That right there should tell you something about life. It's like, what the fuck? Don't get mad at Aries because Aries chose the hard path, I guess. I'm getting that. I'm getting this. Aries, you chose to move in a different direction than everybody else. You might have been the black sheep in your family who chose to do something else. And what? They're fucking pissed off that you're fucking more successful than anybody else in the whole family. That's what, oh my God, thank you, Spirit. That's what it is? You're the most successful in the whole family and they're pissed? Some of them have your back. If you have a big family like me, some of them, it might be another Aries. It might be another Aries and I just heard Libra or a Virgo. It might be another, you know, sister or brother that has your back. They really sincerely do. And I'm hearing like there's a karmic Leo and another karmic Aries and two karmic Leo. Like there's, if you have a big family like me, I'm just getting downloads. But they're mad because you chose another path and you are successful. Like, what? Shouldn't they be on your team? Spirit said no, they're not. They're not on your team. They're your fucking ultimate hater. Because they seen you grow up and they see, okay, they seen the struggle and the fight and you still came out on top. Isn't that like one of them stories? Like, isn't that what people watch on TV and movies and shit? Oh, that's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. They want to be the star. You're the star, Aries. Thank you, Spirit. That's exactly what it is. You're the star. You know what I tell people sometimes when they say shit? I'm like, well, don't be mad at me because you didn't go to hair school or something, or you didn't fucking go to culinary school, or you haven't been painting since you were 8 or 3 years old or whatever. Like, it's like, what the fuck? Don't get mad at me. Like, what you mad at me for? I bet you were introduced to that shit when you were little or whatever, you were younger, but you chose not to do it. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, you moved forward or you're moving forward, that's for sure. Yes, exactly. They're mad about your progress that you've been doing for your whole entire life. Your whole life. So they're mad about that? It's like, what? Loyalty, yeah. They miss that shit about you. They miss that shit. Cycles. They know that you're gonna keep going and you're gonna keep moving and like, yeah, I'm getting the figure 8 and look it. There's 2 moons. There's more than like this. Oh, there's 5 moons. This reminds me of like the 5. Like somebody's in the 5 of Cups or something. Cause there's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, one of them is just the lunar one. It reminds me of like my father's old it wasn't a painting, it was like a mat, like a rug. It was a rug that they used to hang up on the wall in the living room, and it had yes, thank you, Spirit. crescent moon. It was a crescent moon and a star. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's more cycles to the moon than that though. But it reminds me of like the 5 of Cups, or somebody's fucking pissed. Like somebody's pissed off. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's not the 5 of Cups. It's a 5 of something else. Like, I don't know, like cycles. I don't know. Somebody's pissed. Or yeah, it could be the 5 of Cups. Lost, regret, yeah. It could be. I think that's what it is. Like, you know, your first instinct is usually right. That's the saying, I forget. Something Edgar or something like this. Like, look it up, okay? But yeah, your first instinct is usually right. So I was right. Somebody's in the 5 of Cups. Lost, regret, all that other shit, okay? I think these might be done. I'm gonna go to another deck. Yeah. Meanwhile, you're abundant. Okay. Successful, all that. Okay. You're not really worried about anything else but your, you know, your plan or whatever. Okay. Being abundant. Like, that's what you're focused on. Meanwhile, somebody else is focused on you. And not doing their shadow work or nothing. Like, they're not doing shit. But focused on your ass, but whatever. Okay. I mean, whatever. It's weird, but, you know, so be it. Yeah, somebody needs your help. Like, they miss your love, your kindness, like, all that shit. Like, they miss you. You know, you were giving to, like, people that didn't deserve you in the past. Yeah, it could be family members. It could be. It could be, yeah. I can't fucking make it up. Like, somebody's in the 5 of Swords. Or everybody. Everybody is. Without you, everybody's in the 5 of Swords. And they were really, really mean to you and shit. Like, I know that when I was young, the first wife, my father's first, like, my godmother. My mother was second wife. My godmother, and I told y'all, I used to be over there all the time because I wanted to be around my other sisters and my brother. My mother never had any boys. My son was her first boy. Somebody's son is like really looking up to them right now. They're really admiring you and giving you credit for a lot of shit. That's really nice. God bless them. God bless my son. I love my kid. Okay. But yeah, she was super mean to me all the time, actually. I think she thinks I forgot about that shit because I never brought it up or anything growing up. When I got older and I got into being an adult, even the last time I saw her. I don't like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I thought maybe you would, like, you know, be a better person, but she never did. She never did, but I don't care. Like, what does it have to do with me? Nothing. Be a nasty ass bitch if you want. Be a witch if you want to. Be a dark witch if you want to. I don't care. Like, it has nothing to do with me. You ain't stopping shit over here. I still show her love when I see her, but I'm never gonna see them again, actually. I'm done with all of them. That's a side note, okay. Yeah, exactly. You've moved on. You've left these people to their own vices and shit like this. You're not looking back. You're giving your love to other people that actually deserve you. You're giving love to people that actually give you love, right? That's what that is. You're like, fuck that. I'm not gonna like waste my fucking like. Yes, it turns somebody's world upside down. Now that you're not around anymore. Okay. Yeah, you walked away from this whole entire shit, and you're not looking back. It took a lot of strength to do this, but you did it. You're like, I'm okay. I'm cool on my own. I don't need you. I'm cool. You took whatever you had and you bounced. Aries, yeah, you're the Emperor, yes. That's Aries energy. Somebody's fucking heartbroken over this shit. They know you're not returning. They know you're not gonna come back. This wants to come out in the reverse. Like, you're not going to argue and fight with anyone. You're too much at peace anyways. Like, why would you destroy that? You wouldn't self-sabotage. Somebody wants you to self-sabotage. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody wants you to do that. They want you to fucking do that. They want you to come back to bullshit. Like, somebody wants that. That's what they want. They're wishing and praying that you will, like, take a stupid ass offer or something, or go back to the past. Yes, I can't make it up. This shit just came out in reverse just now. And now it's coming out in the upright. You're not doing this. But somebody really wants you, like, they want you to. Your family members are arguing about this too. They know you're about to get some kind of inheritance or something. Or they know that you're in your bag and you're not fucking with them. Somebody's broke as hell. Like, they need your help so bad. They're gonna come, like, try to love bomb you. Like, you know, somebody's gonna call you, like, you know, so-and-so could really use your help right now. They're in the hospital. Or they're about to lose their house, or they're about to lose their apartment or something, and you're gonna be like, so? Good luck. Because they've hurt you so bad, or like they've already done too much. Someone's gonna be like, oh, you know, here's this little offer, hoping that you're gonna be like, you're not gonna press charges or something like this, or whatever, okay? Or you're gonna be there for them after this or something. Yeah, they're gonna give you a little offer, like, and then, like, you know, six weeks later, they're gonna call you up, like, hey, you think, you know, you can help me out with whatever? Don't accept any offers right now from anyone. Just be like, no, thank you. That's what I'm gonna be like. I've been like that for like the past almost 2 years. No, I'm good, thank you. I'm dead up serious. Somebody is definitely in the Five of Cups. They need your help financially. Somebody. They're so mad that you're gone. I mean, that's what they get, because they put you in isolation, right? Trying to make you feel like you were less than your whole life, probably. And now they need your fucking help. Look at this shit. I can't make it up. Now they need your fucking help. Okay. This is funny how shit works out, isn't it? Isn't it? It's justice for somebody else. And actually, yeah, justice for you too, because you don't have to, like, you don't have to help these people. And they're gonna be like, oh, you're not like that. In the past, you've always done this or that. Yeah, and I didn't know you were, like, stomping on my heart the whole time until I figured it out. It's like, I don't gotta help nobody if I don't want to. Help yourself. I'll be like, work on your own shit. Like, get the fuck out of my face. Get about my face. Get about my face. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm like, I'm good. And somebody is like, well, you've given these people a silent treatment. That's what it is. You cut off all ties. You don't talk to nobody. Everybody's blocked. And yeah, everybody's blocked. They miss you. The innocent one they attacked. Everything used to be better with you around. They're noticing that shit now. With the Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Somebody really does need your help. They're, like, mentally ill, physically ill. Nobody's, like, reaping anything now. Like, everybody's losing shit now. I mean, what the fuck? This is karma for them. The Knight of Swords in reverse. They want you to run back to them, but you're not. Like, the come to me spells are not working with the Knight of Swords in reverse. The come to me spells are not working. They're pissed about this. I just heard Leo. Somebody, yeah, you're dealing with a Leo or a Cancer or a Virgo. I'm just getting downloads. Scorpio, oh my gosh, Scorpio? No, sir. I'm just playing. Yeah, they really want you to take some fucking offer. Like, there's a page. I don't like pages. I don't know. Yeah, someone's gonna offer you, like, you know, some little bit of something, and they're gonna be like, you know, just take this for luck. For luck. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Somebody's gonna try to give you like a gift or something. Like, don't take any fucking jewelry from anybody or something, or food or anything, or water or drink or anything. Don't take anything from anyone. Like, please protect yourself right now. Like, people are trying to set you up, I think, okay? Because they know damn well they have to, like, try to manipulate your ass, and they know in the past they could, but they can't. Not anymore. So it's gonna be like a sneak attack. This is my job, to tell you what to fucking look for and what to watch out for. This is my job. I'm supposed to be doing this. Spirit told me that I'm supposed to be doing this, but this is a tarot reader's job. I just heard there's some fake ones out there too, like, that want to keep people stuck. That's what I just heard. No, my job is to let you know what's hidden and to bring it out to the surface. Okay? Don't take any fucking gifts from anybody right now. Just be like, no, thank you. Respectfully. You're protecting yourself, right? You're gonna protect yourself. Protect your world, protect your boundaries, protect your you might be dealing with the Pisces. I just heard your stability and your stability, like your ground. Yeah. You're protecting your shit. Okay. I just heard that. Somebody wants you to choose something else, but you're not going to. They want you to choose, like, them again, but you're not going to. With the Two of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they want you to compromise. You're not. They want you to, but you're not going to. Yeah, you're not gonna help anybody anymore with that. Not these people. And somebody doesn't have any more resources. They don't have any more ideas. Somebody's figuring out that the only reason why that somebody was prosperous in the first place was because of you. Somebody's figuring that out. They stole all your ideas. They try to be you. Somebody's figuring that shit out. Somebody's figuring it out. Now they're starting to see this. Yes, I can't make it up. Somebody want this shit to be hidden, but no, it's not. Or they want to stay hidden, but they're not. That's just coming out. Yeah, now everything's gonna be balanced out. Somebody want that shit to be hidden. It wants to come out in the reverse. It was on the fence. Yeah, they're still watching, of course. What's new? Like, they're still watching. They're gonna continue to watch. Like, they're never gonna stop watching. That's all they fucking do is watch. Watch you level up. Yeah. They're watching to see if you have this reunion. I'm sorry. Why did I say reunion? They're starting to see that you're gonna have some kind of, like, you know, collaboration with somebody else. And they're watching to see if this has already happened. They're watching to see. Oh my God, somebody, like, their whole life revolves around what you do for some reason. Like, I don't get that. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, their whole life revolves around you. For some weird ass reason. Weird. That's weird. Yeah, watching you all the time, like, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. Because they can't come up with anything new. Oh my God. You might be dealing with a Leo. I'm hearing this person will call you up when they were stuck in something or whatever for work or something or whatever, and they needed some kind of idea, so they would ask you and you would tell them. Or they would manipulate you somehow to where you didn't even know you were giving up some information. They can't do that shit anymore. It was like a work colleague or something. That's how they were getting ahead from stealing your ideas, and that they can't do that shit anymore. The boss man is no longer rich. Like, he don't lost, like, especially clout. He don't lost clout and shit. Like, nobody, yeah, exactly. Nobody fucking believes anything he says anymore. With the King of Pentacles again. Yeah. This person has no more clout. The King of Pentacles came out twice with the Ten of Swords. So they stole your ideas and used them as their own. Now you're not around anymore. They can't steal your ideas anymore. That's it. That's a done deal. Yeah. You knew this was happening, I guess. Or you figured it out. You're in a better union, or you're going into a better union. It's like, what the fuck? That's your energy. Yeah, you found a better job. Somebody's seen your worth for what it was, and you got hired for a better job, a better position in life. And your past, like, position, somebody can't do your job, and your past boss or something, they're fucked without your energy. Like, somebody's starting to see that it was you. Everybody around this person, I guess, is starting to see that it was you. It was your, you know, because now that you're not there, everything's going down. Like, everything's going down without you. Ever since you've been gone. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh my God. You're not, like, you're sleeping really well. You're no longer, like, you don't have anything on your, like, no burdens, no stress on your back, nothing. Like, you're sleeping very, very good. Okay. Yeah, they can't, like, they can't use anything that you used to do or whatever. It's like, that's old news or whatever. They don't have anything new to say anything, and they can't talk about you anymore. Somebody can't spy on you. That's what they were doing. They were taking your, like, they were asking you about this or that and using that shit without your permission or something, right? That shit's over. Nobody's prospering anymore without you. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They know you're never coming back around. That's it. Like, somebody keeps waiting for you to come back around, but you're not. You're not gonna do it. Okay. I'm not sure, like, what do I... See, that's the thing. I did this for a reason. I did this to see if, like, different energy will come out. No. Hold on, guys. No. same shit, different day with these fucking people. Okay. It's like, but we're changing shit around. Like, an overall karmic ass energy is gonna stay the same. But in overall collective energy, we're changing shit. That's what it is. We're changing shit. It feels really good. I like it. I like the energy when it comes to us. Okay. And these people are fucked. Okay. They're just like, I just heard somebody slow. Like, yeah, slow. Like, they can't move. Okay. Fruits of labor. You're just moving forward. Like, somebody's getting some unexpected money. You're gonna get a message from somebody about it or something. Or, yeah, like I said earlier, somebody's gonna be like trying to, like, you know, schmooze you into not pressing charges or something like this because they stole it. Or they're gonna be like, here, take this fucking pinnacle. So if I give you this, please don't sue me or something. Or it's like, what the fuck? The Queen of Swords? Yeah, somebody's gonna tell you the truth about something. And they're gonna be like, well, please don't, like, I told you the truth. Please don't sue me. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah. With the Tower card, you're gonna be like, fuck you. And the Ace of Swords? Somebody wants to know if you know about this already. You're gonna be getting like a phone call or something, or a text message, or email or something. They want to know what you know. Okay, well, if you're watching Crosswatcher, we know. We know everything you've done, all that, okay? Invest wisely. Somebody didn't invest wisely. It wants to come out like on the fence or whatever, but somebody did, like, somebody's a fucking idiot. Keep up the great work. Aries, you're moving forward anyway, no matter what happened. Like, you've already some of you guys already know what people have done, and you just let it go. You just were like, fuck it, I'm moving on. That's a mature thing to do. Because you're good. You're like, fuck it, I'm good anyways. You didn't stop anything over here. Don't lose your mind. Somebody is like on the verge of fucking like mental breakdowns. What the fuck? Hey, what? Time to recharge. Like, somebody needs to rest. Somebody needs like mental clarity about their life. Use wisely and as needed resources. Be grateful for what you have. Like, yeah, somebody's so greedy. They just want more all the time. That's what the fuck their problem is. They're always wanting more and winning. Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm getting that with Aries. Yeah, like I was saying earlier in the reading. They've watched you from... Yeah, I'm getting that song by T.I. Or is it T.I.? Started from the bottom, now we're here. Oh, who is that? I don't know who that, I forget. Anyways, started from the bottom, now they've watched you grow since you were young. Then they try to steal it. Or try to stop you from getting it. And now they're in the Five of Cups. I can't make it up. Regret. Loss, grief. They know you don't love them anymore. Your love was something sacred. Now they're seeing that. Yeah, it could be a relationship. They're seeing that now. They're seeing that your love was everything. And now they're like in despair. Independence. Manage money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. Yeah, we never have. Right, Aries? We never have. We're self-starting and self-sufficient. Forever. Forever. That's something you can't take away from Aries, actually. the high vibrational Aries, let me make that clear, okay? Because I know some karmic ass fucking Aries that they're good at actually thieving. That's the thing about Aries. Like, karmic Aries are good at thieving. They're good at it, actually. Like, they're masters at it. I'm thinking of two in particular, a female and a male. One of them stole my man, my ex, and one of them stole my money. It's like, what? Okay. You gonna get karma for that shit too, bitch. Yeah, they getting karma right now. Right now, as we speak. Because he has to pay me my money back, and she got sick. Somebody told me she had cancer, but I think she got AIDS. They didn't want to tell me the truth, but I think I know. The bitch got AIDS. Something incurable. I still like to tell you the truth, I still know everything is curable, actually, and I think they know that. Thank you, Spirit. I think they know that. They know that your energy could cure. Like, we already know what the remedy is, but they have no access to you. Yeah. I don't feel bad for you. You tried to kill me. You stole money from me. This punk ass nigga went to you. I don't feel bad for y'all. Star power. Become an influencer of a company and earn fame, popularity, step into spot. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen. This new position that you're in, Aries, is gonna take you to the top. Either you've worked for this shit your whole life, or either you just stepped into a position that you're gonna be like, you're the star. Or somebody was like, you're hired because they could see that you were the star. Like, you're gonna take the company to like heights that they never imagined. That's what's in your future. You stop fighting with somebody else. Like, you put down you were like, fuck it, I don't gotta fight no more. Somebody's in the 5 of Swords. Yeah, you were in an abusive relationship in the past, or somebody's in an abusive relationship now. Without you. You are the protection. Illuminations in reverse. Let go of your worries. Yeah, somebody's super worried about everything. They don't know what the fuck to do. Exhausted. You're recharged. You're not exhausted. You're not tired. That's what they wanted for you. But the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Somebody wanted you to fucking like. Somebody's still, like, they're fighting against this union that you're supposed to be in or something. Okay, thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. So they wanted, their intentions were to make it so that you wouldn't see this coming, this new beginning or something like this. Okay, Aries. I mean, if they know anything about you, they should know that they can't stop you. So, it's like, what? Trying to stop this union from coming in. They know once it does, it's a wrap. They know that. They know that. They know how powerful your love is. They know how powerful your heart is. They know how powerful your manifestations are. I get it. Wrong decision. Reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. Think before you act. Yeah, somebody didn't think before they acted. They didn't think. They just did it. Now they know that you're not going to fall for the bullshit. Okay. Somebody didn't think. They just did it without reading the fine print, like I said earlier. Closed doors. No good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. Start all over. Yeah. Somebody can't steal your ideas anymore. Somebody is being outed as a fake because they don't have you to fall back on him. Were you doing their job for them or something? Yes, they were masking themselves in your energy. Damn. Alchemy. I can't make it up. Using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets. Transform the situation, yeah. You're Aries, you are the ultimate alchemist. Taking everything that doesn't suit you and turning it into, like, you know, a bed of flowers. I'm proud of you. Now somebody really wants to give you a fucking offer. Not only does the last job or relationship want you back, or family members, you're calling in new things. Like, everybody wants to work with you now. Aries. Aries. Everybody wants to work with. This reminds me of when I was like 2 weeks out of hair school, and I'm going around town. This is before we had, like, you know, social media and shit like that, right? I think I could text back then on my phone, but you had to, like, click everything to get to the letter, if you know what I mean. Like, anyway, so I got hired 2 weeks out of hair school, right? And I had gone to I was in Springfield at the time. I was going to every single hair salon and barbershop, okay? Because I wanted to work so bad. I was like ready. I was like, I graduated, I'm ready, right? So as soon as I got hired at a certain place, and I asked them once why they hired me, and they said, you know, because I was just fresh out of hair school. And they were like, oh, we liked your resume, right? I did grow up in a good town where, you know, we were very well educated, okay? Anyways, so I swear, like, a month went by, and they were like, all the other places I applied to, they started calling me. Everybody wants your energy now. They're seeing what's like that. People have been like, okay, I'm even hearing people that were against you, maybe because they were just involved, but they already knew what was going on. So I'm like, I don't trust you. But yeah, even people that were involved but had nothing to do with it per se, they're looking at you like they want to work with you now. Don't accept any gifts from anybody right now. Don't. Is Mercury retrograde still a thing right now? Like, I'm not even sure when it's over. It doesn't matter. I've developed so many things during, like, Mercury retrograde is good for me. Mercury retrograde is only bad for karmic people, by the way. If you're karmic, yeah, it's just gonna fuck you up. And I can feel the energy. People are getting fucked up. It's always good for me anyways. Don't take it away. Yeah, I can't make this shit up. I'm telling you right now, I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. I can't make it up, y'all. Gift. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. Use opportunities that way. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, like, just use your discernment. But everybody wants to work with you right now. They're seeing you for the star that you are. That rhymes. They're seeing you for the star that you are. Trust your guardian. Yeah, I said that earlier in the reading. Y'all need to thank y'all guardian angels who have always been guarding you and guiding you. You have to thank them, because if it wasn't for them, I know if it wasn't for mine, I'd be dead. I'd be dead. I'd be long gone. Money tree, enjoy your wealth. Yeah, I know that you are. Just be mindful of, like, your spending habits. Fertility, don't sacrifice family for career. Yeah, I don't think we do that. We don't sacrifice family for career. We don't do that. But be mindful. Be mindful of that. Authority in reverse. Be self-confident. Somebody is just not, like, ever since you've been gone, I'm telling you, somebody is fucking screwed. You're like, dude, they're screwed without your energy. Transformation. Don't be afraid of the unknown. I don't think we are. They're so afraid of what's going to happen next. Like, they have no idea. Moving up. Go to the next level. Yeah, I know that's right. I know that's right, Aries. Yeah, you're celebrating. That's your energy. The Six of Wands. You're being celebrated. You're getting good news. It's endings for somebody else. Reminds me of the Tower card. Somebody really wants to work with you again, but you're not going to choose this person. Everybody wants to work with you right now, because they see that you're the star. All right. What's next? Yeah, those. I think I might do this from now on. Maybe. I like this method. This is a cool method. I'm getting, like, you know, other downloads than usual, but it's still like the same energy. So, all right, give me a sec. Hold on. Yes, my love. Okay, you're finally getting the love that you want back. Like all the love you've ever given to people in the past that didn't deserve it. You're finally getting it back. Everything in divine timing. I know you went through a lot of shit. I know. You never thought people, like certain people would have betrayed you, but they did, right? It's okay. And you just alchemized it. You're the alchemist. The ultimate alchemist? I just heard that. Ocean of unlocked gates. Freedom. Breaking barriers. Unleashing potential. Yes. Aries. Grief, loss, and heartache. Yeah, I just said that. You've been through a lot. Okay. Love and let yourself be loved. I know that's right. You're giving your heart to people that deserve it now. Like, you're meeting new people, friends, family members, even family members like you consider, or you might consider family. I just ran into my, actually, he's my second cousin. Came to get his hair done like a month ago. And him and I have like the same story. He's super younger than me, but I remember he used to babysit my son. And he was like, oh, I remember you used to, you know, you used to give me $20, but you used to bring over snacks and shit. And you were always fun. Every time you came over, you were fun and all this. And so we hooked back up. So that's awesome. Manifestation, intention, abundance. Everything good is coming in for you, Aries. Okay? Track down your fears and desires. Some of you still need to do shadow work. Embrace the energy of peace. I know that's right. Learn from spiritual experiences. You have. You have. You turn like the dust and dirt and all that shit into the stars. That's beautiful. Fear, insecurity, synchronicity. Oh, I'm sorry. Fear, insecurity, scarcity. The ocean of the drought. You've overcome this. Some of you were in poverty a long time, or somebody just came out of poverty. You've always kept the faith. That's why you came out of it. Okay? Somebody put you in poverty? Or they were doing poverty spells. Wise one, grow within your current situation. You're on the up and up, Aries. Ocean of healing, sage. I love sage. Restoration, compassion, wounded healer. You're a healer. You've healed yourself. And that's why you're like an ally for other people. Because if you've never gone through anything, how can you help anybody else? Right? Ocean of deception. Dishonesty, masking, self-delusion. That's your past. Or somebody's trying to still make you, like, put you in that state of mind. It's not working. Traitor. Exchange energy to create abundance. Yeah. I just heard give your ashes away for the stars. I like it. Ocean of perpetual beauty. Inner beauty, self-love, transformation. I know that's right, Aries. Look how pretty these cards are. Look how pretty she is. She reminds me of the Queen of Cups. Or the Nine of Cups. Winter. Take care of your needs. I just got that movie, what movie is that? It's when the squirrels they have to gather nuts or whatever for the winter. That's what they do all the time. Seeds of power. From tiny things, big things can grow. Yeah, somebody's watched you from the beginning, yo, and you've seen. You know what? Like I was saying earlier, like think your spiritual team, your ancestors and your spiritual team, and you know, take some time to look back. That's how I did my introspective work. That's how I went to, like, when I had to go into the dark night of the soul. That's what I did. I actually looked back on every single thing from when I was a little girl. I was like, well, how did I get to where I'm at? Basically. You have to look at your patterns and analyze that shit. My mother used to always say that you have to look at yourself first. And so I always did. And then I realized I wasn't the fucking problem. Okay. Then I realized I wasn't the problem. Like one day I realized that I wasn't the problem. Hope jar. I am full of hope and I take action. Yeah, create the life you want. You are, right? Aries, I could, the shit came out. You are, you're taking action and you're making the life you want. I love my little bubble of a life. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Ocean of the dance, happiness, bliss, gratitude, yes. Look how pretty the cards are. They're so pretty. Ocean of secrets, mystery, hidden knowledge, wisdom. That's what you're tapping into. That's what you're tapping into. Freeze it. I freeze what I no longer want. Yeah. We've been got rid of karmic ass fucking people. Be an animal. I share the world with animals, which have all kinds of strength. You might be dealing with a Leo. Another fire sign. One more. Ocean of the ancestors. Sacred lineage, belonging, and family. That's all you care about right now. You're tapping into your purpose. That's all you care about right now. You don't care about nothing else. You're not going back to the past. You're not looking back to the past. None of that shit. That was your reading, Aries. It gives me clarity. I love it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share the video if you think somebody else, could, might need, some kind of guidance or something or whatever, okay? But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel. Excuse me. That was fun. I really do get clarity when I do these readings. And I might even just continue to do this for a while or something. I don't know. I like the way it came out, but there was still the same kind of energy. But so what? I like the way it came out because it was different. See, Aries are trendsetters. We do things differently all the time. We're the head. Like I said earlier, even if you can't see or you can't hear, you still have a head. People can't walk around without heads. You could walk around without limbs. Some people don't have arms, legs. But you cannot walk around without a head. You need the head. Aries, you're always going to be needed, especially for you. Self-love, I just heard that. It's a big deal. A lot of people don't have that, honey. They don't want to do the work. Nobody's life is perfect. But it seems like Aries, it seems like your life is, because you keep on working, you keep on doing the work. That's the bottom line. I love y'all, okay? I'll see you next time. Love you, okay? Mwah.